And folks, I just went live a little early here for practice, so but thank you for joining us. We appreciate that very much. They got about 27 minutes of practice left here before we go to race time. So, but thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and enjoy the practice here. All right. All right, folks, we got about 20 minutes left in practice. Again, thank you all for joining us. We appreciate that. Yeah, hey Mike. Yeah, I went live early. That's why. Sorry, because I was trying to figure out exactly the time. Last week I was almost late getting in there, and so I went early this time to kind of catch it. So, but I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and cover practice and everything. But we're 10 minutes away from qualifying. Yeah, that's they're running the Pro Ford trucks here at the Wild Horse track, so it should be pretty decent. We still got guys coming in too. There's going to be a big field here, I think, tonight, but I don't know for a fact because sometimes some guys come in here and practice and then they leave. Last week we only had just a few. And I got with Michael. He is going to try to work on figuring out how to set up the heat races and everything, because they have heat races for these. So, yeah, that I understand you got to do through the beta UI. So, I just informed him that here just a few minutes ago because I found out that you have to do that through the beta UI, which he did not set this up through the beta UI. Yeah, but the thing of it is probably half these guys won't even be here, you know? Because that's what happened last week. There was like 30 guys joined a session. And I think at race time there was like 12 guys. Let me restart this real quick. Sometimes it has a tendency, as more drivers come in, sometimes it doesn't pick them up. It ought to be fun tonight. And he's giving away $5 to the winner and $5 to second place. The thing of it is it's over as quick as it starts. It's only 15 laps. Even though it's, you know, kind of long around here, it's only 15 laps. Oh yeah, it's full. Yeah, but the thing of it is, even if they leave, you know, they need to fix that. If somebody leaves, that should open a slot for somebody else to be able to get in, you know. I wish they'd fix that. I'm sure they can. Yeah, too bad, Gene. There's only 35 in here. Is that all you can get in these? Is 35? I think that's all you can set it up for, 35. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Well, next week, you know, be back next week. Just make sure you get in there plenty early. You know our TeamSpeak, don't you, Gene? You know what TeamSpeak we're in. You can see it on Facebook. Just look up Michael D'Amico. He posted on Facebook how to get in TeamSpeak. Okay, 35 is the max? Okay, well, thank you, Gene. I did not know that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too, Mike. Ooh, wow, big stutter there. Wow. What that was all about. It was on iRacing too. It wasn't my stuff. It was on iRacing. Huh. Well, it used to be sometimes when another driver joined, but the server's full, so you know there can't be any more drivers join. Oh yeah. See that's what I'm talking about, Mike. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you know, if a driver decides that, you know, he's not going to race and he leaves, or something comes up and he leaves, or, you know, maybe he's just in here practicing as a kind of killing time waiting for his league race to go up or something, and he leaves, another guy can join. That would be kind of cool. There's D'Amico's new truck. Got MaxSpeedTV on it, stars and straight. There's all pro racing on it. Number 62. He said he won some championships in R Factor back in the day. But this is a little different than R Factor was. All right, about 4.5 minutes left to practice. Next week, I'll make sure I don't go live so early. I have the time wrote down now because I wanted to make sure that I did have the right time, and apparently I had the event set up here on iRace or on YouTube early, and I thought, well, I'll just go live early, being they're out here practicing. So. Next week it'll be at 7:45 Eastern. I will go live. We got a lot of guys out here racing right now. Leighton Kramer is the leader right now, or the top spot practice. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't know if you guys knew it, but it is in 1440p. If your computer or internet can handle 1440, you can turn that up to 1440p. It looks pretty crystal clear. If not, 1080p works. You know, still looks great. Almost to the qualifying time. Have a little fun with this tonight. Like I said, $5 to the winner and $5 to second. He decided to do that so that way, you know, if there's a battle for the lead, you know, two guys are not going to battle quite so hard if they know they're going to win $5 whether they finish first or second. That's kind of a cool idea. Again, tonight's race is brought to you by the All-Pro Racing Off-Road Series, sponsored by Michelangelo's Painting. You can look him up at michelangelospainting.com. And catch them on Facebook at All-Pro Racing on Facebook, and the All-Pro Racing on iRacing in the leagues for sign-up. They do, because he does have a league, and, you know, league members are invited to this, and but he does run it and host it. All races at All Pro have no entry fees and will always have cash prizes. Thank you, Gene. I bet you that looks great, Ivy, on your TV. I bet you it looks great. Yeah, I bet you it looks great. I'll have to check it out later on my TV. I've yet to watch one in 1440. You know, put it up to my TV and watch it. I have yet to try that to see what it looks like. My TV's 1080, so it ought to look pretty good on that 1080 TV. All right, practice is almost over. We'll see how many people take a qualifying time here and see if some of the guys hang in there for qualifying. You know, it's like we were talking beforehand. Even if you don't go out here and win, it's still fun. Fun as all get out to get out here and stir up the dirt with these guys and have a little fun. These trucks are pretty resilient, so they can take rollovers and crashes and stuff like that. They can even be missing parts on there and still run good. So, oh, big hit! Ouch. All right, here we go to qualifying. If anybody's gonna, there we go. Felix Grattan, I guess it is. Venus, Gary Miller. Got a few guys going out. The Big Red. He was out there last week, if I remember correctly, because I remember talking about the Big Red truck. I used to chew a lot of Big Red gum back in the day, but when I was younger, a lot of Big Red gum. Probably couldn't carry it all in a wheelbarrow. That thing here with qualifying, you gotta make sure you don't hit the wall or hit anything, you know, to turn in a good qualifying time. These things, they never quit spinning, I'm telling you. Well, I know last week I had trouble with the volume there. I didn't even think about it. I didn't have it up very loud, so I hope it's up loud enough tonight, but not so loud you can't hear me. That's my whole thing. How does it sound, Mike? Well, thank you, Frank. Sounds good. Okay, good. Very good. That's what I like to know. Thank you, guys. Now let's see who's at the top of the... John Schilling at the top. It puts that Big Red machine at the top of the leaderboard. Lucas Cram in second. Bailey Galinas in third. Vernon Margheim in fourth. Oh, Mitchell Reeves went to second. So they are changing up here. We've got plenty of time. Oh, very good, very good. Thank you, Ivy. Well, folks, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. See, some crackhead had to come along and give us a thumbs down, I see already. That's all right. I know who they are. They don't think I know, but I do. Easy to find out. But, like pretty much everybody's, well, there is still a couple of guys out there turning laps. I guess they're all slowing down here. Schilling's using it though. He's using it for practice. Gary Miller's still out there, and Matthew Johnson, he's still on the track. Matthew Lee and Michael Watkins. He's just now heading out. I doubt he'll get a lap in before time's up. Maybe he will. He's gonna get about one lap, maybe. Ooh, man, big jump. Whoa, get a hold of it there, Matthew. Man, jumping sideways. Well, I know we had trouble with last week there. It seemed like turn one, a lot of people got into turn one there and got gaggled up together. But and it's going to happen, when you get the start of the race like that, and everybody's got to be patient. So we'll see what they do this week. Guys have had a little more time to practice up and do a little more racing and get the feel of how these trucks react to the corners, and some guys have really got onto it pretty quick. All right, like that's going to wrap up qualifying. Well, now I know all these guys are not going to be here. I can tell you that right now. But we will run down through the grid real quick here. All right, John Schilling taking the pole, the 51.217. Nice lap. Mitchell Reeves in second place. Lucas Cram starting third. Anthony Sergi will start fourth. Bailey Galinas fifth. Felix Grattan in sixth place. Vernon Margheim will start seventh. Terry Miller, eighth. Ray Richard, ninth. Michael Watkins in 10th place. Michael D'Amico starting 11th. Matthew Johnson, 12th. Billy Creel, 13th. Kelly Carden starts 14th. Miles Cheek in 15th. Jason Anderson, 16th. Leighton Kramer, 17th. Now, he was the fastest in practice, but like I said, I don't know, some of these guys have left. Robert Kerstetter in 18th. Ryder Cantillo, yes it is, 19th. Derek Fisher starts 20th. Scott Austin, 21st. Jesse Colwell in 22nd. Tanner Holmes, 23rd. Stephen Dickey, 24th. Matthew Lee, 25th. Tyler Justice, 26th. Todd Raleigh, 27th. Mariam Hernandez, I guess it is, starting 28th. Brian Nichols, 29th. Chaz Woodward will start 30th. Marty Ray, 31st. Matt Miller, 32nd. Andrew McKenzie, 33rd. Jason Griffith, start 34th. And round out the field, Jason Hayward will start 35th. All right, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Rain is out. I guess they didn't do the pacing this week. Here we go in turn one. This is where they usually get gaggled up together. Good, they come out of it pretty good right there. Great job. Schilling, pretty good lead. I got to get everything caught up here. Yeah, we only got 14 cars on the track. Vernon Margheim. Everybody's getting a pretty good grip on these trucks now, I think. Yeah, Terry Miller up to 7th, and he is, man, he just got a twofer out of that, passing up 3 trucks he passed up. Nice job. Lucas Cram into 3rd. Following Mitchell Reeves. Mitchell trying to run down the leader. The boy Schilling has checked out. Boy, what a jump he does right there, man. I'm telling you. We can check in with Mitchell Reeves. He is on the tail of him. as they kick around sideways, and Lucas Cram to the outside, not able to get the pass, and he's not going to give up. He's trying. He is trying. Go, Lucas. Lucas, actually part of the MaxSpeedTV team, helps out commentating now and then, so got to root for part of the team here. Haley Galinas in 5th place, but he's got company. Felix Gratton right beside him. Gonna try to beat him into the corner. No, they both spin. Gratton with a little bit of a lead as they come out of the corner. Side by side down the stretch. Wow, man, Galinas comes back. And he's gonna get that position back from Gratton. And Lucas Cram into 2nd as he gets around Mitchell Reeves. And now he's trying to chase down the leader, John Schilling. Ain't the one I was looking for. Thank you. I'm still learning the cameras here, folks. I made the camera back myself, but I'm trying to remember how I had them set up. Sorry. Big jump right there by Lucas Cram. Mitchell Reeves on the tail of Lucas Cram. Leighton Kramer out of the race already. What happened to Michael D'Amico? Michael, R-Factor champion, back in 12th place. Wow, he's got 11th. He's got a long ways to go to get up there to the leader. He's 21 seconds behind the leader. Or I'm sorry, 38 seconds behind the leader. Leader is probably not too far from, can probably almost look up around a corner and see Michael D'Amico up ahead of him. There he is, coming down the hill. Mitchell Reeves not giving up too awful much. Bailey Galinas battling with Terry Miller now. He does get around Terry. So he's on his move to the front. Matthew Lee. Vernon Margheim. Matthew Johnson. Oh, Matthew into the wall. Uh-oh. I think he must have, yeah, he must have stalled out or something. You can see all them guys back behind the leader right now. There you go. You can see Lucas Cram not too far behind the leader. Not sure if he's going to be able to catch him in time or not. 10 laps to go. He cannot shake Mitchell Reeves. He did get by him, but he just cannot pull away from him that hard. Galinas coming up on Mitchell Reeves next. Mitchell with a big hit there on them bumps, and here comes Galinas closing that gap up. Up over the big jump there. Wow, that's a big jump. Got a couple, let's see, Billy Creel goes a lap down. Now Michael Watkins goes a lap down. Next one to go a lap down is going to be Michael D'Amico. And he is not that far ahead of the leader, running in 10th place. He's about maybe 8 seconds ahead of him. As Schilling's coming around the corner now. And Lucas Cram still battling with Mitchell Reeves. Galinas has closed the gap even more. I can imagine it's probably, oh man, he almost rolled it right there. Good job. Nice save. And never took his foot out of the gas. Look at that. Not sure if I have... Yeah, I guess I do. Nice. And now he's battling here with Mitchell Reeves. That's going to slow both of them up and allow Lucas Cram to get away. Good side-by-side battle by these two. And, well, Mitchell Reeves barely holds on to that third place finish, or third placer ahead of Bailey. But Bailey comes up on the inside now as they get ready to go into the corner, up over the jump. And Bailey gets a better jump there than Mitchell Reeves does. This other battle back here between Terry Miller and Matthew Lee, that's been heating up. Matthew Lee into the corner a little better. Still can't clear Terry Miller. Not for a lack of trying, though. He's digging. Mitchell Reeves up over the big jump. Man, oh man, did he get some air or what, huh? Yes, sir, he got some air. Lucas Cram still hanging on to second, but he is 4.3 seconds behind John Schilling, our leader. 6 laps to go, folks. Coming to 5 to go this time by. Schilling led all the laps so far. The big red chewing gum out front. He's got nobody to battle with right now, so he's just got clear track. And he's catching up to D'Amico even more now. D'Amico's only about 4 seconds ahead of him. Lucas Cram now falls almost 5 seconds behind the leader, and still got Bailey hooked up right behind him now. Bailey has come from 5th place and just motored up through here. He has done an excellent job. 5 laps to go, folks. I mean, it looks like clear sailing for John Schilling, but we thought that here last week. The leader actually forgot to put enough gas in the truck and ran out of gas with 1 lap to go and wound up finishing like 6th or 7th or something. So making sure that you got enough fuel to make it to the end is going to be important. Now, that wasn't last week. That was in a practice race that we did. Bailey all over Lucas Cram now. Yeah, watch the air he gets up over some of these jumps. This is insane, man. I love the air they get off of these jumps. Lucas in trouble. Okay, here comes the big jump. Man, did he get some air. And he may have just overdriven. Oh, got into the corner. Lucas trying to hold him off. He's doing an excellent job, but wow, man, he is putting it on him. Bailey is just all over him. That is the battle for second. Bailey just got these trucks figured out, man. I'm sure if he would have been maybe started out in second, he probably would have been up there battling for the lead. Boy, the front grill on that truck is packed full of mud. Wow, man, I cannot believe the mud that had packed in that grill. And because he was running right behind Lucas like that for so long, and he does clear Lucas, into second he goes. Bailey, wow, probably one of the biggest movers out there. Lucas trying to come back, a little bump and run. 2 to go. Lucas wants in that money. $5 to the winner, 5 to second. Who's going to get second is the question right now. Bailey or Lucas, I'm not sure. Maybe Mitchell Reeves, he might sneak in there and get it. Oh, somebody was off the track there. And white flag in the air for John Schilling, bringing the Big Red home. Final lap. Oh, we got a rollover. Oh, man. Matthew Johnson rolling it on its lid. No caution. And John Schilling going to bring it home here today. And it looks like Bailey is going to hold on to second. Should be the final turn right here down the long straightaway here to the finish line. Schilling going to bring home the win at Wild Horse. Congratulations to him. Good job, man. Awesome run. Awesome run right there. And second, we'll go to Billy Galinas, and third to Lucas Cram. All right, we'll get these guys down here and talk to them real quick. All right, we caught up with second place. Apparently, John Schilling, our winner, is not in here, but we caught up with second place, Billy Galinas. Billy, tell me about that battle there between you and Lucas.
Oh, it was a blast. I got a big run to him late in the race. I was making ground, and I'll tell you, he made it hard for me. He didn't give me everything. I had to race for it. It was a good, clean race, and that was fun and an enjoyable finish there. The
Well,
pressure was on.
You battled with Mitchell Reeves for quite some time. That seemed like forever for you to finally get caught up to him and get by him. And then once you got by Mitchell, it seemed like clear sailing until you got to Lucas, and then that was when the battle really started. So, but you did an excellent job of it, man. That was great.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, the biggest place I was working on getting to Lucas and them was just that front straightaway. I knew if I got a good run down the straightaway, I could make the jump longer than anybody, and I was going to get a run into one.
Wow. Well, who you got to thank for this second place finish? I think you got $5 coming to you.
I gotta thank Splash and Go for all their work on my paints and everything. They're great guys. You check them out sometime.
All right. All right, buddy. Well, we'll catch you next time. Hopefully, we'll see you back next week, Bailey.
I'll be back.
All right, buddy. Thank you. You'll have to check with D'Amico on that $5, so just poke him. I don't know where he went, but... All right, that brings us to third place, Lucas Cram. Oh, you're already off the track. Okay. Well, Lucas, tell me about the battles out there, man. That it looked like fun. You got by Mitchell Reeves, and the guys were starting to close in on you, and you did a good job of holding Bailey off for quite a while. But man, it was tough.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm not really sure what happened there, but I made a couple minor adjustments that I kind of figured out and whatnot, and it kind of helped my speed a little bit. But qualifying, I somehow got third, and I was like 13th fastest in practice. So I'm not sure if a lot of guys just didn't qualify or what. But yeah, it kind of was my surprise. I was able to get around Mitchell there, and it looked for a while there. I was going to try to hold on to second, and doing the best I could. But then I saw the 12 getting up there, and I was kind of hoping that the O2 could hold them off as long as possible, and they could battle for a while, so that way I could try to secure second. But the 12 finally got around him and caught up to me, and I knew once he got around the O2 that it was doomsday basically, unless I had some luck go my way. So I was just trying everything I could, and I don't know if it was just the way he was getting off the corner on those couple of corners that go into the launch straight or what, but he just had such great straightaway speed, as you said, and I couldn't really compete with that, obviously, and it was just so much fun. It was a hard, clean race in there, and even though I missed out in the cash spot a little bit, but I'll take a podium for all things considered.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, I was very impressed, Lucas, with your run today, man. That was an amazing run. I didn't know you were that good in these trucks.
I didn't know either.
Was that your first time in the Pro 4s?
No, I did a couple races here back when it was 13th week, not last week, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, I wasn't really that competitive, and I picked my speed up towards the end of that week, and then did a couple hosted races last week. But coming into this open setup and not having a setup, I didn't think I would be anywhere competitive, and like I said, I just somehow managed to make that minor adjustment, and it got me a little bit faster, and I somehow was able to hold off the guys that were really fast in practice. So it just kind of worked out and fell into place.
Well, it was like Matt said earlier, it's not so much about winning or anything out there. It's just the fun of driving these trucks is what's the blast. But you guys made it look a lot of fun there when you and Bailey were going at it. So, man, congratulations to you on third. And I hope to see you back next week, Lucas, and see if you can defend that third place finish. And who you got to thank for it?
I'd just like to thank you, of course, Rudy, for putting on the show and broadcasting. Always did a great job, and Michael for setting up this races, and getting the payouts and whatnot, and Matt for letting me know of said minor setup adjustment that made quite a bit of difference as far as the speed went in the truck, and Bailey there for racing me clean and putting on a good show for you guys.
All right, buddy. Well, good job, and we'll hope to see you back here next week.
All right, thank you, Rudy. Have a good night.
All right, thank you. All right, folks, we're going to run down through the final results here before we get out of here. All right, John Shelley coming home with the winner. He's $5 richer. Bailey Galinas will finish second. He's $5 richer. Lucas Cram in third. Mitchell Reeves in fourth. Matthew Lee in fifth. Terry Miller finishes sixth. Felix Grattan in seventh. Vernon Markheim in eighth. Michael Watkins ninth. Ray Richer will finish in 10th. Matthew Johnson 11th. Billy Creel 12th. Michael D'Amico finishes 13th. Leighton Kramer 14th, and round out the field, Anthony Sergi will finish 15th. Only 15 drivers took the green. So, all right, well, folks, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Hopefully you had as much fun as I did. And congratulations again to our winner here, John Schilling. And we didn't get a chance to talk to him, but hopefully next time we will. So thanks for watching, and until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.